Hi, if you're interested in getting the special videos I've recorded for the middle of the month of March 2017 titled New Beginnings and Endings, Psychic Tarot and Crystal Readings for the year of 2017 for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase, you can access these videos by clicking on the link below in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for those videos. You can also access them by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab on my menu and going on the drop down menu to page 9, and you will see the heading on that page for these videos. In these new beginnings and endings videos for the year of 2017, I am using two different tarot decks. In the Hanson Roberts tarot deck, I'm pulling 3 cards for new beginnings. In the Waite Universal tarot deck, I'm pulling 3 cards for endings for each sign of the zodiac in 2017, and I'm concluding each reading by looking into the crystal. These videos are as long, if not longer, than the videos I post at the beginning of each month for each sign of the zodiac on YouTube. I hope that you'll find that the messages from my spirit guides through these cards and the crystal will be helpful and useful to you as you travel through this year of 2017. I want to thank you so much for all of the purchases of all of my videos on Vimeo, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace. Thank you so much. Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the new moon in Aries on March 27th, 2017. I'm going to look into each of the 4 elements: earth, which is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo; water, which is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio; fire, which is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo; and air, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. I'm going to start with Earth. I feel that over this next 30-day period to the next new moon in May, you are going to be having a lot of ideas and inspirations comes up strongly for the Earth signs. I feel some of you will be dithering back and forth, deciding what to do about something. There's some decision making and dithering happening also. You may feel like you want to put a stop to something that you are viewing as some kind of injustice. So if this could be in your home, your family, it could also be at work or in the world. But I see you, or something that may have directly happened to you with a job or a project, but whatever you're seeing as an injustice over this next 30-day period until the next new moon, I see you dealing with that and feeling like you want to put a stop to it. You may be very sarcastic now, and also could be exposing your wit. Like, if you're trying to keep a lid on your humor, usually I feel you're going to be letting it out. I don't feel you're going to be able to suppress it, because I see you being sarcastic, having wit. You may even be writing jokes down. Some of you, if you're into stand-up comedy, may even be taking a class in it or actually giving it a shot and doing some stand-up comedy, because being funny and writing things down and having a sarcastic wit comes up strongly here. I do feel this new moon may be giving you a dramatic jump or leap out of something and into something new, like a new job, a new love experience. I mean, whatever would be a big jump, because I see you jumping out of something and jumping into something else that is new. I feel during this time period, you're also going to become very real and very direct with people, like no hedging comments, or you're going to be straight up and out with it in this cycle, in this next new moon cycle. I see many of you earth signs really feeling like you want people to take you seriously. I also hear the words working on things is like an inside job, and I feel that some of you may be like either internally tearing apart things inside of you that haven't felt like they were right or working, and reworking the interior of you, like your psychology, your emotions, your spiritual sense. But I also feel for some of you, you could be, when they say working on something that's an inside job, it could also be in your home. You could be redecorating or doing renovations. Or you could start working from your home if you haven't done that before. Also, another interesting thing comes up here. If you're an earth sign that has lost their way and gone astray from your loved ones, from your spouse, from your family or situations, or whatever would be considered home to you, I'm hearing that many of you earth signs will find your way back home again. So that's only going to apply to the earth signs that left like a family situation, a home situation, a living situation, or whatever you would deem as your home, because I see you making your way back to it. You may also do some money moving at this time, moving it from one bank account to another, from one IRA to another, from one stock to another. You could be moving money around. So next I'm going to look into the element of water. This would be for the signs of Pisces, Cancers, or Scorpios. I feel that some of you water signs are going to be doing something kind of ridiculous and silly, or funny, like quirky. I feel this new moon is going to make you feel like giddy, youthful, full of life, full of fun. I don't see it depressing you, dragging you down. I see you actually feeling kind of quirky from the full moon. New moon in Aries. You may see some things changing dramatically in friendships or relationships over this time, where not necessarily happening to you, although it could, but I see a lot of movement around you, like family members that were there going away, new family members coming in, new people being born, some people leaving, some people may be moving, some people may be parting ways because there's been a disruption or a falling out. I don't really know the reason why there's so much coming and going, because there's way too many reasons to pin down for that, but here in this short reading. But I gotta say, you're gonna see a lot of comings and goings of new people coming in and some people exiting of your family for a whole variety of reasons. You may also be doing something or planning something special with someone you care about or love, or for more than one person. So like you may be taking somebody out to a special dinner, or treating them to something special, or buying them a special gift, or this could be them doing it to you. That's also possible. You may witness a long-standing rivalry that gets fueled up. Now, this could be your own. You could have a rivalry with someone, and the effects of this new moon could be riling this rivalry up. But it could be something you're witnessing among your friends, amongst your family members, amongst coworkers. But I get, like, for some reason you're involved here. So it's either happening to you or happening to people that you are connected to around you, that you're going to witness that. I also feel this new moon may cause many of you water signs to consider doing some things dramatically differently. You may feel like, you know what, I'm tired of doing everything the same way. I'm going to do things differently now. I'm not going to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to get up at 6:30, and I'm not going to take my shower in the morning. I'm going to take it at night before I go to sleep. Like anything like that, and driving a different way to work, like all kinds of changes. But some of them could be dramatic. Some could be more dramatic changes, but some could just be mundane, everyday routine changes that you're going to make. I do feel, though, for some of the water signs, you may feel very much emotionally drained from this new moon, or feeling like, I don't know that the full moon is what's causing it. It could be, but it could be things that have gone on that have led up to the full moon. New moon, that led up to this new moon in Aries, that you may feel like you're dragged down, wrung out. Your energy level may feel low and you may feel tired. But it's very opposite, because at the beginning of the reading, I see you being silly, quirky, funny, doing kind of goofy, funny things, and your energy seems high. But there may be some of you, or at a period of time in this new moon cycle, that you may feel tired, exhausted, emotionally drained. So now I'm going to look into the fire signs, which would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I feel like there's always something going on with you, and I feel like there's nothing changes about this new moon. It's this business as usual. There's always something going on with you. I feel that this new moon is going to drive up some things in you where you want to be seen, heard, recognized. That kind of, pay attention to me. I've got something important to say, or look at this great thing that I did, or, maybe you're making a speech or speaking out against injustices or in favor of things like pro this and pro that. I don't know, but I definitely pick up the fire signs want to be seen and heard based on the effects of this new moon in Aries, which would make sense because that's action. And you're, some of you are ruled by that kind of drive. I feel like you're going to take some kind of challenge. If somebody raises up a challenge to you and throws down the gauntlet, or says, you can't do this as good as me, or I bet I can beat you, or, entering in a contest of any kind, I feel you will accept the challenge, and you very likely may win. Now, for some of you, this could be, if you're a person that's involved, if you're a fire sign involved in any kind of sports like downhill skiing, or, any kind of snowboarding, or any kind of extreme, winter sports or something like that. But I see you accepting the challenge, fire signs. I see that. I also feel the fire signs are going to be doing a lot of digging and investigative work. This could be into subjects that you're just interested in. This could be into your own genealogy and your own heritage. It could also be if you have a job that requires, you have to come up with some new information, or there's something that's come across to you at work where you have to really dig. Now you got to find out info. It's almost like private investigating sort of feeling about it. You may be talking to or dealing a lot with the government or government type agencies, like immigration, or, the IRS, or it could be anything. Any kind of FBI, CIA, it could be any kind of government agency that you could name. Fire signs, I feel like you're going to be talking with them or dealing with them. It could be over a very minor thing. It might not be any big deal reason, but it is being mentioned here. I feel that some of you that are looking to lease a new apartment may be signing a lease, because I get signing a lease for the fire signs. It could be moving and buying a home, but this is really more like signing papers that would be for a lease of an apartment, a lease of a townhome, a lease of a condo, a lease of a house. It could even be a lease of a car, or whatever you could lease. Maybe you need to lease a costume or an instrument of some sort. whatever it is, I see fire signs signing some leasing agreement. The fire signs may be talking to someone who wants to set them up in either a new business or a new job, or talk about some new job opportunity comes up here for fire. I feel emotionally and energetic wise, the fire signs are going to feel like full steam ahead, all systems go. You know, that saying, move, lead, follow, or get out of the way. I feel like that's going to be the air signs theme for this new moon cycle in Aries. I don't feel like you're going to shy away from any challenges or confrontations that may come up, should they come up from this new moon in Aries. So now I'm going to look into the signs, the air signs, the elements for the air signs, which would be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. I feel like you're doing some things differently, but I also get that air signs will be backtracking or retracing their steps. I feel like air signs are going to be really hypersensitive and hyper vigilant that they did things right, that they followed the right protocol, or that everything got filled out exactly the right way. So this could be about planning a trip, that the trip arrangements are correct. This could be about your income tax, making sure that's filled out correctly. Could be anything you're doing with work. Maybe you did it and then you're like second guessing yourself and you're like, wow, I'm going to be hyper vigilant and go back and check all my facts and figures and everything that's written up. I see many of you air signs looking into that and going over that. I feel like somebody comes in here and offers you something that you might want to consider. This could be a job opportunity, or it could be to sell something. If you're in your own business, somebody might ask you to carry their product line, or to join into business with them. But I see like an opportunity, and it's like I see you. I'm not sure whether you're going to take it, because I see you carefully considering it. The fire signs I see jumping more on opportunities than the air signs. I see you more not convinced, or you want to mull it over. You guys may be taking lecture series, training programs, going to seminars, conferences, educational speeches. I see the new moon kicking up that kind of thing. You could start to take a class even. You may do some kind of special event, like go to something that may require your talent or your knowledge, and you may be attending it, and you could be also making a presentation yourself there. But I see some of you attending like a special event. There's somebody that I feel is going to want to see you. And they either want to give something to you or give something back to you that maybe is rightfully yours, or that they owe you. And it could be anything. It could be an article of clothing. It could be an inherited possession, an antique. It could be money. I don't know. But I get somebody wants to like see you and give you something comes up here. Some of you may have like a long lost friend that comes up again and resurfaces. Some of you may have a pet that disappeared, that ran away, that shows back up again. Somebody finds it or it comes back home. It could be, somebody from your past, like a love, an ex of some kind, could return and want to give you something back, or just to converse and talk with you. The guides want to say, if you tend to like go out with your friends and maybe have a few drinks, or drink and drive, or party, make sure you get a ride. Do not drive, because I feel like the air signs need to be cautious and careful of following things legally. And if you try to hedge or step around the areas of law and take any risky maneuvers, I feel you may end up having some issues. So you have to be extra cautious. Again, as I said, if you're partying, make sure you get a ride. I feel this new moon in Aries is going to tickle your fancy because I get you feeling like your curiosity or your mojo or your romantic side or whatever word you want to use are really going to be heightened, activated, and kicking up a notch from this new moon. So there could be some passion there, possibly for some of you air signs. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post any of my videos to YouTube. If you would like to get April's crystal reading for your sign, your specific sign, not by the element, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for April 2017 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab on my menu and going to the drop down. It's page 9, so just click on the drop down menu, and on page 9 you will see these April 2017 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I hope you have all the wonderful blessings possible to come to all of the signs out there, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.